is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. They're going to run it. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Howard. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Knight. On the run, he'll let it go. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Launches it deep down the left side. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Oh, Chris, he tried to squeeze that one in there on 3rd down. It would have had to have been a perfectly placed ball to have any chance at a completion and a 1st down.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. His legs. It's Peoples. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. On the move now. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Back to throw. It's Knight. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's got his man in the open field. He's in the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
That's another positive gain here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man.
There's a path to the end zone. He stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Tigers! They draw first blood in this national title game. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
Well, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Breaking free at the 35. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. The 10. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Offense makes their way on the field. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
The Buckeyes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Offense facing 2nd and goal. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And the call is a quarterback sneak. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Looking deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. They bring the punter onto the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. We've reached the end of 1 in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pass. It's Sayin. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. When the return will be brought down. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Auburn. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Offense back out there trying to get something going. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Here he goes. The 30. At the 10 now. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can. And that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Breaks into the clear. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So one huge play has flipped things quickly. Now let's see if this offense can take advantage of this scoring chance. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Caught behind the line. It's Perry. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, it seems like a screen pass is either feast or famine. You either completely fool the defense and you've got a lot of room to run behind a convoy of blockers, or there's just nowhere to go and the play gets blown up as we see here.
Looking to scramble. It's a fumble behind the line. Offense recovers the fumble and keeps going.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
The field goal is good.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Sayin. That's caught. It's Graham. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Grab down the middle. It's Peoples. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Inside deals now from the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. It's a QB sneak. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, the old quarterback sneak. Whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. 2nd down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Thrown to the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The punt team making their way on the field. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Catch made over the middle. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. Picks up the first, looking for more. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. He brings him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up his screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. The back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
He'll hand it off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot right down the middle. This one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge game.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, what a missed opportunity here. A chance for a big play. He's wide open. I think he starts to maybe think too much about making a play and trying to score a touchdown. Just drops the football.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Trying to run, it's Peoples. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. He'll throw it now. Looking right, this one caught. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup.
Touchdown, Ohio State. This quarterback on fire today. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Scanning the field. It's Knight. Quick throw to his receiver. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback. It all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
No press here. The defense backing away. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football.
Well, close to coming up with a big play. I love this call here to start this second half, because I think it not only do you come close to hitting a big play, but I think it also pushes those safeties back. It can open up the running game.
Looking deep downfield to the left. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that 1st down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. He's got it with room to run. And we're able to get him down.
It is tough on a defense when a quarterback gets out of the pocket and makes the defense have to decide, are we going to rush him or are we going to stay back in coverage? And there, the quarterback was able to keep looking downfield and find the receiver as the defense scrambled to adjust.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Buckeyes line it up with 1st and goal.
Get set, get set. 6-9-1, Gators score.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, even on the 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now.
3:25.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. On the move now. Hit as he throws it deep. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. To the air. It's Knight. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking to throw here. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. He's going to take off here. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his back. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Boy, Chris, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Tight end makes the grab. The Buckeyes pick up enough for a 1st down.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. On the ground, it's Peoples. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Peoples. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he has delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP in the national title.
Buckeyes are on the move here. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Yeah, they get the touchdown here, but let's circle back to the start of this drive. This is why good field position is so critical. They start this drive in good field position, and it puts the defense under immediate pressure from the start.
Automatic in the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's just the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on 3rd down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, you got a big 4th down coming up.
trying for a fourth down completion. Makes a quick grab. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run.
He's in the clear. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the fourth quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets out in space and can show you that speed.
It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Looking for some space. It's Robinson. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that will help them down the road.
Well, a field goal here does them no good, so the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
There's nothing better than that. Fourth down and 1, hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close